Well, hello everybody. Hope you're all well. This is an early August flight of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. If we can get out of these clouds and find our takeoff mat, we'll be in good shape. We usually do. There she is right about now, I think. There she is. Okay, let's see if we can get these things fired up. As you can see, it is a windy day. Wind's blowing pretty good. 15 mile an hour and some gusts up towards 20, but not too bad. Looked like a rainy day too. It just stopped raining earlier in the morning, so thought we'd take the Mini 3 Pro Thelmaloo out for a short flight. Really wanted to check this out because I was getting some gimbal overload errors. And I thought I had a piece of foam or something stuck behind the gimbal, but I don't have. But the last couple of times I've flown, I've got gimbal overload errors. And they seem to be fine after I reset everything. I mean, turn it off and restart the drone. The error seems to go away. Hope that glitch didn't bother you too much, but we did have a short glitch in there, so we're going to restart this in a minute. Anyway, we're out for a short flight checking this gimbal, and like I said, the gimbal overload error has gone away, but every time I turn it on now, I seem to get that same error, so I'm not sure if the gimbal's starting to go bad on me or what, but up in the air now. I'm checking it out. Don't have any error messages now, so we're out for a short flight. We'll see how she does. She's headed into the wind now. Thelmaloo likes to get a little wind up her skirt every once in a while, so she's out for a flight. Her little sister, Peggy Sue, the Mini 2, is just crying. She hadn't been out for such a long time, so gonna have to take her out next, that's for sure. Anyway, headed into a pretty good wind right now. Checking the stability out of that gimbal again, and like I said, the error seems to have gone away now, so I'm pretty happy with it. She's pretty stable in flight right now too. Not getting any errors. As you can see, everything is still green. This is the first week of August. There's somebody cutting the field down there. Just noticed that. Excuse me. Everything is still greened up really well. I'm looking forward to the fall. Fall's my time of year to fly and do all the things I like to do. So, fall and winter, come on, especially late fall. Anyway, there's a little panoramic view there. This is just a short flight to see if we're going to get any more errors on the gimbal overload. Now, I haven't done any firmware updates for quite a while on the Mini 3, so I may have to check into that and see if I need a firmware update or not. Well, I don't know. The Air 3 is out now, DJI Air 3. The two cameras. I do like the flight time. But to be honest with you, the Mini 3 Pro has excellent flight time too. So the benefits for me, I don't think they're much. I don't think the benefits will be much for me. Uh, I know it's way above the 250 grain limit, so you would have to have it registered and have to have your real ID module transmitting out your data location and everything else. So that's another thing I'm not real happy that they're doing. It is what it is, but I don't have to like it, that's for sure. Anyway, we're up and about here a little bit. Uh, haven't seen any deer out this week. Usually I spot a few deer out over the park area here, but none this week. So I am catching a few turkey, not when I have my drone up in the air, but just driving around and looking in the fields and stuff like that. So they're out there, and a couple deer, but they're usually as the sun's going down, you know, and can't photograph and you just don't have enough light. So not get any pictures of any deer. So anyway, we're back over the field that we took off in. Like I said, well, I was just going to check. And see if there was any glitches. And now you can see quite a few glitches in the video as the computer catches up. Don't like that at all. One of these days I'm going to have to get me a better computer. The video editing of this computer is pretty crummy, to say the least, but it gets by. I'll look at it and see if I have to redo this one again. I hope not. Here we are. We're down around the bottom of that field we took off at. I was actually looking for a guy who drove a car in there. He's doing some work for the park, but I don't see where he went to. He had to drive in there and go off the trail. The reason why it concerned me is the trails and stuff were a little wet, so having a car in there just didn't seem like a very good idea to me. But that's their business, not mine. So we're coming back in for a landing here. Let's see if we can get squared away. Didn't have any drone gimbal overload errors in flight, so that was a good thing. So not sure why I get the errors when I start up with start the drone up and get the error, but it seems to disappear during takeoff and flight. So I'm happy with that. That's for sure. Here we are. No precision landing on the Mini 3 Pro, so we'll be bringing her in here. Surrounded by trees around me on the back side of me and this little shed here and stuff like that. So you really got to be careful depending on what direction you're coming in from. You see trees to the left of me, trees to the right, stuck in the middle with you. Sound like familiar, something familiar to me. Let's see, the tilt's not bad today. The DJI tilt on the horizon's not too shabby. Anyway, that was just a short flight to check out the wind conditions. You can see the wind's blowing, and check out that gimbal overload, and it doesn't seem to have bothered it in flight. So we're just about done. So hope you like the flight. Treat each other well. The golden rule always is the best rule to follow. And we'll have some more flights for you soon, hopefully. Things go well for us. Be safe, everybody, and thanks for watching. I do appreciate it.